Well, we begin in Rwanda, where incumbent President Paul Kagame has sealed a landslide victory in the country's presidential election. The country's electoral board says Kagame won by securing 98.6% of the cast ballots. Kagame's third term in office will see him at the helm for another 7 years as head of the small East African nation. A constitutional amendment in 2015 could possibly allow Kagame to stay in power until 2034. Kagame addressed jubilant supporters at his party headquarters and urged Rwandans, including those who hadn't supported him, to work together.
I told people that if I was not requested to continue, I had no problem to rest and let another Rwandan lead the country. This means that I am here because I respected your will and request. Today's action confirms the big win. This election was criticized so much due to me continuing to be your leader, especially by people from outside the country because they opposed the will of Rwandans. But Rwandans have shown that it was not manipulated by anyone, but to their own will.
By wee hours of Saturday morning, it was clear that President Paul Kagame had won the election, extending his 17-year rule. Thousands of supporters took to the streets to celebrate his re-election even before official results were announced. Addressing his supporters, President Kagame said it was time to focus on sustaining the economic development the country has experienced under his tenure. Under his tenure, infant mortality rates and poverty rates have dropped significantly. The East Africa Observer Mission has commended Rwandans for a peaceful elections. They say that Africa has a lot to learn from Rwanda. The other two candidates have conceded defeat. Frank Habineza of the Green Party movement says he is disappointed and he is hopeful that he will be elected in the next elections. Provincial results are expected later on Saturday. The electoral body says the turnout for these elections was over 90%. This is the third election for Rwanda since the genocide. Susan Mungeli, CGTN, Kigali, Rwanda.